The Valley of the Horses is not so far away. It threads its way towards the more accessible mountains, packed with tourists in the summer months. A week's walk from Kathmandu, the Mustang and Tibetan horses went over the Annapurna Pass. They are bred here and crossed with Indian horses, and they are hired out to trekkers at a good price. A horse owner earns as much in a few hours as a porter usually earns in a month. And it doesn't look that hard. Germain throws himself into his search. He is untroubled by the 40 kilometers of mountains and passes on his journey, but he is constantly stricken by fear. He worries whether he'll be able to convince any trader to sell a horse to a novice who knows nothing about them. He'll just have to ask. And keep on asking. All along the way, tourism is changing the face of the valleys. Stonemasons are hard at work. Everything is in motion. Religion is also caught up in the whirlwind. The Nepalese and their prayers are carried along by a new rhythm. Here's one he likes the look of. This time, the horses are for sale. The horse trader shows Gurmen his 3 horses. Is he getting a bargain or being sold a pup? The first contact is tough for a beginner. Finally, the grey mare lets Germain approach. She seems to be sweet-natured and in good health. Maybe she'll make a good horseman out of him. The horse trader is amused by how unsure and apprehensive Gurmen is, and by his lack of skill. He helps his client to mount the horse. Germain may have climbed Everest 3 times, but mounting a horse is a different matter altogether. The negotiation is done Tibetan fashion, for a win-win outcome. Germain names his price. Germain cannot possibly return to the village and present his horse without a full complement of tack. She must at least have a collar with bells, and a tassel and a Tibetan saddle blanket. He would like to call his beautiful mare Karma. Karma means destiny, but he knows it's not up to him to decide. He'll call her Karma for the time being. Tomorrow, Buddha and the lamas may decide otherwise. Near Lukla Airport, Germain feels sure he will find some foreigners. He offers his services to the lodge nearest the landing strip. There's sure to be a well-heeled rider who would like to ride Karma. The reason? Kathmandu has been blockaded. The people are demanding for the king to be deposed. Planes are carrying only bags and fresh hopes. A new life lies ahead for Gurmen. He'll cross rivers without getting his feet wet and climb at Karma's pace. He'll have to accept looks of astonishment and have faith close to the edge. Take incomprehension, refusals, and disinterest in his stride. He'll be part of the march of history.
यहाँ तपाईको देशले खै घर चाहिँ छ
चाहिँदैन अहिले हाम्रो देशलाई चाहिँ घोडा चाहिँदैन पछि चाहियो भने बनाउला नि
No, no one needs a horse here either. At this rate, the cousin in Kathmandu won't be getting his money back for some time. Germain can't get network coverage, and he promised to contact his cousin Sawang in Kathmandu. It's just in the last week that it has been possible for Sawang to receive emails in his shop. The internet is the new windhorse, and the cyber cafe its monastery. As they climb higher, Karma becomes less and less sprightly. The smallest obstacle makes her stall. The more Gurmen pulls on her leash, the more she refuses. She's paralyzed and shaken by a caravan of yaks passing her and freezes. The coolness of the gorge encourages her to set off again with renewed vigor. But once again, she is not so sure-footed, and she hesitates and falters. Now Germain is no longer thinking about hiring out his mare, but whether they will ever get back to the village. Will she crack before they do? They are at a height of 3,500 meters, and maybe Karma can't tolerate the altitude. When they finally arrive on the high plateaus, Germain drags Karma to the gates of a veterinary hospital, the only one in the Khumbu Valley. She has small wounds which are infected, probably knocks from other animals' horns. The vet is not happy.
बिहान त हिँडाउने बेलामा अलिकति पानी खुवाउनुस् हैन दाना त्यतिखेर दिनुस् दाना कम्तीमा टेकेमा अब हुँदाखेरि के हुन्छ भने यो चर्ने जात भएको हुनाले हैन अलिकति बढी दिनुपर्ने हुन्छ 2-3 केजी मकै हैन 1-2 केजी चना हैन त्यस्तो दिनुस् घाँस 2-4 केजी दिनुस् हैन त्यतिखेर त अब 3-4 किलो घाँस र 1-2 किलो दानाले भ्याउँछ अब बर्खामा त त्यति पनि अब खासै गाह्रो हुन्न हैन किनभने अब हरियो घाँस हुन्छ हरियो घाँस चर्न पाउँछ हैन अनि खासै त्यतिखेर गाह्रो हुन्न त्यतिखेर पनि अलिअलि अब दाना त दिनै पर्छ हैन त्यस्तो हो खास यो घोडा यो 4 खुट्टा भएको मात्र हो मान्छे र घोडामा केही फरक छैन जति हाम्रो भित्रको आन्द्रा बुढी छ त्यति नै मान्छे जतिकै हो यसको नि केही फरक छैन हैन त्यसले गर्दा अलिकति केयर गर्नु होला.
The village is still 2 days away. 2 days on the edge of the void. No one has ever tried this before.
धन्यवाद है